In episode 3, we will identify why identity is the bottleneck. You can do all of the inner work in the world, but if you're still operating from the version of you that learned to stay safe, your growth hits a ceiling every single time. So let me say it straight. You can't move into higher consciousness while clinging to a 3D identity. You can't embody 5D while performing who you think you should be. Now, most people aren't stuck because they lack clarity. They're stuck because they're loyal to an outdated identity. Roles, masks, patterns, people-pleasing, over-giving, acting strong, making yourself palatable, explaining yourself so others won't feel uncomfortable. All of that is identity management, not growth. You won't grow past who you are still pretending to be. So I want you to take a look at your life honestly. Where are you still performing? Where are you choosing familiarity over truth? Where are you keeping the peace at the expense of your own alignment? Now, your identity was built for one thing: survival. Not expansion, not consciousness, not soul. That means when you try to grow, the old identity will push back. It's the ego. Now, it will tell you you're being selfish. It will tell you to tone it down. It will tell you to wait. It will keep you in circles of the 4D, working on yourself without ever stepping into yourself. But that's not true anymore. You are no longer that person. Okay, now I want to bring in a part most people ignore: your work identity. A lot of people are waking up, expanding, rising into higher density energy, but they're still working inside a low density job or a 3D system that was built on survival, hierarchy, and burnout. Now you can feel the split. Part of you is becoming more conscious, but every day you walk into an environment that runs on old energy, deadlines, pressure, politics, pretending, performing. It creates an identity conflict. Now internally you're shifting into those 5D values: honesty, alignment, integrity, intuition. Externally, you're expected to operate from the 3D values of productivity, pleasing, proving, holding it all together. Now, this mismatch drains people faster than any emotional wound. You're tired from being a high-density self in a low-density system. Now, here's the impact on you that no one's talking about. You shrink to make others comfortable. You silence truths that would have disrupted the hierarchy. You overgive to compensate for an outdated identity. You doubt your path because the environment mirrors the old you. You feel wrong for wanting more when the truth is you've simply outgrown the frequency you're working in. Your soul can't fully anchor while you're performing someone else's version of acceptable. Your old identity becomes a cage. You stay small to stay employable. You stay quiet to stay approved. You stay predictable to stay safe and make people happy. And that's where identity becomes a spiritual issue. Because the job isn't just draining you, it's training you to stay in a frequency that your soul can't breathe in. Now, if you feel this, it doesn't mean you need to quit tomorrow. It means you need to stop operating from an old script today. So just start disrupting the pattern inside you first. Don't apologize for your ideas. Stop taking on emotional labor that isn't yours. Stop pretending you're fine. Speak up without softening your truth. Do your work well without over-functioning. Now these micro shifts change your field. Your identity loosens. Your frequency rises even inside the old environment. And that's when new paths open, because you're no longer acting like the old you. So let yourself outgrow the role quietly but honestly. Your soul's already ahead of you. You need to catch up to it. So this week I want you to do something simple, direct, and uncomfortable. Every day I want you to ask yourself, what am I doing right now to be liked, accepted, or keep myself safe? Now don't lie to yourself, your body knows the truth. Now when you catch the behavior, you pause. You feel the discomfort and you choose differently by just 1%. Not radically, not dramatically, just 1%. So send the text without over-explaining. Say no without adding an apology. Speak your preference first instead of waiting to see what others want. Let somebody misunderstand you. Now, that last one is big. Let people misunderstand you. The more you try to manage people's perceptions, the more you suppress your true frequency. The soul can't flow through a controlled identity. Identity lives in the solar plexus. It's the center of worth, power, self-image, and personal truth. Now, when this chakra is locked into old programming, your soul can't fully inhabit the body. You're trying to live a new life with an old operating system. The moment you stop performing, your solar plexus expands. You feel more grounded, more honest, more present. Your intuition sharpens because you're no longer filtering yourself through fear. Now, this is how identity deconstruction actually works. Not through journaling, not through analyzing your past, but through micro choices that interrupt the performance. So stop trying to become a better version of who you were. Start becoming the truest version of who you are. And in the next episode, we are going to move into the heart, not the emotional heart, but the coherent heart, where compassion, boundaries, and truth finally line up. I'll catch you on the next video.